Hey you guys, welcome back to my wellness video. Happy Sunday to everyone. I am just chilling here. I'm going to show you this outfit at some point during this video, but it's comfy and you know it's from Walmart. Look at you guys, it has thumb holes in it. Now hopefully this video is clear. I don't have a ring light down here with me. I have not nailed down lighting for in here, so on Wednesday, I'm gonna give you a little secret. I did film this week's Walmart Wednesday in this room, but you guys, I played back the footage. Obviously I have to when I go to edit, and I was not thrilled with the lighting at all. I felt like I looked really washed out. You guys will see that on Wednesday. I mean, you guys will see the clothing, no problem. There's not gonna be any issues with clarity or anything like that. It just looked like I blended in with the background. I was super white, and I'm not sure why. So I'm gonna work on the lighting and then hopefully we'll do more in here. But in the meantime, for these casual Sunday vlogs, I don't think you guys mind, right? And guess what? No lashes again today, and I don't care. It's Sunday, right? We're in athleisure and we are chilling. So let's talk about what went on this week for me. This week, I actually got a book, and you guys know I have hypothyroidism. And at one point my doctor told me I had Hashimoto's, but then my numbers came back where I don't. I don't know if I have it or not, and I don't think it matters. I think I did read that almost 90% of people with hypothyroid do have Hashimoto's. So it doesn't matter, I'm gonna treat it the same way. My point is that I follow a dietitian on TikTok, and I'll put her name up on the screen. Well, I actually have her name right here. Nicole Eichinger, that's how I'm gonna say it, I'm not sure if it's right. But I will make sure to link her TikTok channel in the description box below, as well as her book. So I purchased her book from Amazon, you guys, and it's called The Healthy Thyroid Guide. Now, I know you guys don't have thyroid issues, most of you, but what I love about her advice for eating is it's all anti-inflammatory. You guys, if you want to combat aging and disease and keep your body healthy, the anti-inflammatory diet is the way to go. So I'm sure you guys have heard that the Mediterranean diet is the way to go. Well, that is basically almost identical to what an anti-inflammatory way of eating is. So it makes sense that you can get longevity out of the Mediterranean diet. And I'll update you as I try out different things. Let me tell you one thing, I'll put a picture up on the screen, that I have had for breakfast the past 2 days and absolutely loved. It is a steamed sweet potato made in the microwave. It takes about 6 to 7 minutes. And a fried egg over the top. I do like an over easy egg. And then a thumbful of healthy fats. That's what she says. So protein the size of your palm. A thumbful of healthy fats. In this case, it was the avocado. And then the rest is going to be, you know, plants, fruits and vegetables. So I had a couple slices of tomato, and which really my baked potato was the healthy plant carb. And then I just added a little salsa, you know, for taste. And tomato, I think. Oh, and then I had blackberries for a little side. So that's how you're supposed to eat. I'll talk more about it. I kind of gave you the very, very Cliff Notes version of it. But if you're interested, we can talk more about it. And again, I will link everything below. So besides that, I do want to show you some stuff I made this week. So here's my outfit, and I am wearing it right now. You're gonna see more of it on Wednesday, but I will link it for you. It's by Avia. And one of the reasons I put it on today, even though I'm gonna show it not this Wednesday, the following Wednesday, is because I think it's already one of those things that's going viral and gonna be gone soon. So if you like it, grab it. And that's kind of it, you guys. So let's go see some stuff I cooked this week. You guys, before we go into the food, I forgot, I am giving you a full studio tour today. So here's that. Okay guys, welcome to my studio reveal. Now you've seen most of it, or will see more of it. I believe it's this Wednesday where I actually film a full Walmart Wednesday in here, so get excited for that. Now I am entering from my foyer. So I'm gonna flip the camera around at some point and show you what exactly I mean by that. Also, just to remind you all, and I'll insert a picture, I should have one, love my little light up there, of what this used to look like. This has been our dining room, obviously, since we built the house. And honestly, I think we've used it twice. So it was more, you know, of a room decorated as a dining room that we never actually used. There was a table in it. We had a cute little bar set up, but for the most part, we did not use it. So I thought, well, I need a new studio space, so let's close off this entrance. So this entrance right here where the barn door is going to lead into my kitchen, which I have not prepared for video, but there you go. You can see my little stand there for my camera. So that's my kitchen. So this barn door, close that off. That was my idea. I was proud of myself for that. And then this wallpaper is from Wayfair. Everything, by the way, that I can link, I will. Most of it I can, believe it or not. I did a lot of shopping on Wayfair, Walmart, believe it or not. I know you believe that. And a few other places. I believe my pillows are from Target. Blanket is from Walmart. So I will link all of that stuff for you. These velvet curtains, and I think I had the curtain rod, but the velvet curtains themselves are from Walmart. And what else did I want to tell you guys? So the piano obviously could not be moved. We kept that here. I'm gonna wave to you guys. Hi. And this is just gonna stay there, and it's perfectly fine. It kind of looks cute when I take selfies to see it in the background. And for those of you who have been here from the very beginning, you might notice I showed this to you once before. That's from a company called Rose Forever. These are from Temu. Those are actually fake cardboard books, you guys. Isn't that cool? And then this is a candle I have on deck for, you know, when I need one. But it's pink, fig, and spruce. And I love, let me take that off, that it has the 3 wicks. Love, love, love that. This mirror, you guys, it started out as a mirror for me to look in because I would be standing like here somewhere when I'm doing filming hauls. So I thought, well, in my bedroom studio A, if you will, I have a mirror that I use for selfies and that I look into when I'm trying clothing on. So I said, let me get a mirror that's freestanding because I'm going to show you this wall back here is not a wall, it's an opening to the foyer. So I grabbed that. Well, anyway, that ended up being even cuter for selfies because you can see in the background, I'm gonna pretend I'm doing a selfie. Hey, you get to see all of that, including the wallpaper. So this mirror is now become more decorative because I don't really use it, you know, I don't really use it for selfies. So that's that. And yeah, sometimes I find this mirror here looks super small when I'm standing next to it, but it's really not. So I don't know what that's all about. Anyway, you guys, so I got that table at Home Goods. I thought it was really cute. You guys know I love my candles in the background. I think it just adds to the calming effect. And I got that little decoration at Home Goods as well. My mom hates it. She thinks it blends too much into the wall, but you know, whatever. And again, those pillows, all 3 are from Target. The couch is from Wayfair. Again, everything will be linked. You guys, this carpet or rug is fantastic. It is 100% wool. If you guys know anything about rugs, you know that wool is of the highest quality, I guess I could say. And this one is 100% wool, and it was from Walmart, you guys. Great price. It's a huge rug, 8 by 10. So that's the room. Now, let me explain this curtain to you. So I had my husband put this curtain rod up. I did purchase that from Target. And the curtain itself, I believe, I can't remember where I got that from. Amazon, maybe? Everything will be linked. And what that does is serve as a room separator, and it does help with sound. It's a pretty big blackout curtain. But if you look out here, that is the foyer and entrance to my house. So that's the half bath, and then straight up the stairs is the bedroom, etc. And in there is the great room. You guys have seen all of that before, I believe. That's my front door, and it goes all the way up. It is a 2-story foyer. There's my chandelier that my husband actually cleans. He has this huge ladder. I freak out every time, but you know, as long as I don't have to do it. All right, so that is the full scope of the room. You probably never see it that way again. I will probably just have you all see this backdrop, which is, you know, was the plan originally. So if you have any questions about it, let me know. It was very, let's say, affordable. That's our favorite word here. To redo this room, it was a matter of paint, wallpaper. The barn door, I would say, maybe was the biggest expense, or even maybe the couch. But honestly, you guys, I got things at such affordable prices. So anyway, you'll see all the pricing below if you have any questions. And let's get to the rest of today's video. All right, you guys, this is nothing fantastic, but I did want to show you that I made a dinner for my family. And yes, I even indulged in the chicken myself. I don't know if you guys know this, but I am not a huge fan of chicken. I marinated some chicken tenderloins in a lemon and garlic marinade. So these are already cut into smaller pieces. You will see that I don't really like the bad pieces, so I end up cutting them even smaller. But anyway, I am making a chicken souvlaki. So here I am cutting up some different colored bell peppers that I happen to have on hand, and I thought that I would chop them up and roast them and just kind of put them alongside of the chicken souvlaki. Now, if you don't know, eating the rainbow is very healthy for you. There's tons of vitamin C in colored peppers. So that's why I was doing this. And I am going to speed this up and then we'll get to the next part of the chicken souvlaki. All right, they are all chopped up. I did add some red onion as well, and I just put them on foil covered baking sheet that had a little of that olive oil cooking spray on it. Those went into the oven at 425 for about 20 minutes. Next, I am going to cut up my romaine lettuce. I never like the ends there. Anyone else like that? And I'm just going to build the normal Greek salad, or as us Americans know to be a Greek salad. I have to tell you that I've been to Greece, and this is not what they eat for salad. But we love it here. So I just chopped up some romaine lettuce, again, not very neatly, I must say, and then added that into the bowl and went ahead and built my salad, and I will speed this up as well. So as you can see, I added a little more lettuce and some cucumber, tomato, and the red onion. Now I am throwing in just a few Kalamata olives. I don't know if you guys know this, but olives are a source of healthy fats. So they're not only tasty, but very good for you. Now I did not put any seasoning on top of the salad because I did season the tomatoes with salt and pepper, and I don't want to do too much salt. Kalamata olives and feta cheese, which is coming later on, have enough salt in them. Okay, next for the chicken souvlaki, I have marinated the chicken in that lemon garlic sauce, and I am pulling out the tenderloins. Now my plan is to put them on bamboo skewers, which you'll see coming up. But you guys, I get a little crazy about those like knotty pieces, I call them, which is why I don't really eat chicken that much. But you will see me cut off all of that stuff and add these onto skewers. It actually turned out to be very tender and delicious, and there were none of those pieces because your girl cut every single one of them off. But anyway, I'm going to go ahead and speed this up, and you will see how I added them to the bamboo skewers. I did soak the skewers in water first because they are going into a very hot oven. All right, you guys, there they are, the finished skewers. And what I did was line a baking sheet with parchment paper, and then one of my cooling racks I just used as a rack so that any juices and stuff can drip down and they can cook evenly. I did bake the chicken in the oven at 425, and I did that for, I think it ended up being around 15 to 20 minutes, and then flipping the skewers over in another 15 to 20 minutes. Just gave you a shot of the roasted veggies, which turned out fantastic. Here is my salad. I added some crumbly feta. It did not bother my stomach. I ate very little of it, just kind of got the flavor of it. And here we are. Look at that. The chicken came out fantastic. I absolutely loved it this time, believe it or not. So next up, I'm just going to show you how the salad turned out. And I did also have a little container of tzatziki, which was made with Greek yogurt. I'm not a huge fan of it. I did dip the chicken in, maybe had about a tablespoon. Again, I'm not a fan of dairy. It does not like me either, so I have to go easy on that. And then, of course, the roasted veggies that I showed you earlier. And I am going to go ahead and plate up the dinner for my husband. This was his. He got the giant skewer, of course, and had more. But anyway, there's the Greek salad, the roasted veggies, a little bit of tzatziki, and one skewer of chicken. There's the final plate, and next up, I was not done in the kitchen yet, you guys. I was dying to make these oatmeal bars. They're supposed to taste sort of like a carrot cake, and there's protein in them. So I did go ahead and make them. I think I have the recipe to link for you guys, but it's 1 medium carrot shredded. Then I believe it was just a 1/4 cup of protein powder, 2 cups of almond milk, 3 mashed bananas, 2 tablespoons of honey, a dash of cinnamon. Mix it all together and bake it at 400, I believe. And it turned out fantastic. But I'm going to go ahead and speed up me doing all of that for you, and then we'll talk about it at the end. Okay, now here is the finished product. I think I forgot to mention you also stir in 2 cups of oats. I had a cake pan just because I don't have an 8x8, and you put it into the oven at 350, and I believe I did it for about 20-25 minutes, something like that. And it came out absolutely perfect. There it is on a hot pad. You can't see it. Can't ruin my counter. But there it is. I let it cool off, and I went ahead and made the little cream cheese and Greek yogurt topping that is supposed to accompany it. Now, it wasn't my favorite, you guys. Again, I'm not a dairy person, but I did put a tiny bit on there to see if I would like it. So it's light cream cheese and a little bit of Greek yogurt. I didn't have light, I had whipped, so I threw that in there. You're supposed to mix it up and just top it. No sweetener at all. I didn't care for it without a sweetener, so I did add some monk fruit sweetener that I have, and it did help a bit. But I'll be honest with you, you guys, I'm not a huge fan of dairy in general. So the next day when I ate it, I actually warmed up a piece of the oatmeal bar and then put about a 1/2 tablespoon of almond butter on there. And that was fantastic. So that would be my preference. But I do believe I have the link to this entire recipe. It's an Instagram recipe, I believe. And I will make sure to put it in the description box for you. And you could try it at home if you want to. And let me show you how it looked after I plated it. All right, guys, let me know in the comments down below what you thought of those recipes. Is that something you've made? What else would you like to see? I think I'm going to continue to do more of a plant-based. However, I'm going to do the grass-fed beef and fish as always going forward. And I definitely have to show you guys my sweet potato lentil chili. What was the other recipe? I've got so many recipes floating around in my head that I'm dying to make for you guys. So make sure you're subscribed, hit the bell for notifications. I will be uploading much more food content because I think you guys really like that the best. Also, I've talked about the book without showing it to you. So it's called The Healthy Thyroid Guide, and this is it. And this is the TikTok girl. She's awesome. I love her book, and I love her, like, I don't know, easygoing demeanor. She's just really cool and normal. You know how I like to be, just like down to earth. Like I said, I will link this book down in the description box below, and I'll be talking more about all the stuff that I learned about in this book because it's really good. Now, again, it does not just pertain to people who have thyroid issues. There are so many healthy, anti-inflammatory ideas about food and eating and ways to eat and recipes, etc. So I'll be bringing that all to you. Let me know also what you guys thought of the room tour, the studio tour. Make sure again that you're subscribed so that you guys can see how it looks when I film. But just remember, I'm going to be working on the lighting. It's going to get better, I promise. And if there's anything you saw today that you liked, it will be linked in the description box below. Like I said, most of this stuff is affordable as always. All right, you guys, if you did like today's video, please give it a thumbs up. Really helps out my channel and helps other people to find me. And if you've not already, please subscribe to my channel, hit the bell for notifications. That way you'll be notified each and every time I upload a video. I hope you all have a great Sunday, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye, everyone. Before the clock runs out, sun is shining, but the rain is welcome too. Friends and